What's going on? It's Cuzzo JB from Conversations with Cliff. Yo, as we get ready to end 2023, some people have been asking me, yo, JB, your year was crazy. You was super busy, part of organizations, being officers in organizations. How do you keep it all together? How do you make it all work? Listen, I do 7 steps. Like, it's like riding a bike. If you don't continue to do these steps, you won't pick up on them and they won't help you out. So I'm going to give you the 7 steps. Hopefully you can apply it to your 2024 and you see your production shoot up. So here's what I do. 7 steps. First step, I write it down. 42% of people who write the stuff down are usually the ones who are able to get the things accomplished. So make sure you write down whatever it is you need to write down. What you writing down? Writing down the top 25 things to you. Prioritizing. Whatever you prioritize is the top 25. Look at those top 25. The 5 that you prioritize or the 5 you need to do. Yep, you heard me. Take 25, the 5 you need to do. The other 20, they really not the big priorities right now. And once you get those 5 things, then you have to apply what they call the Eisenhower matrix. The Eisenhower matrix in the simplest form, you can go look it up, is this. This is how it works. If it's urgent, it's not important. If it's important, it's not urgent. So when you look at those 5 things, whatever it is that is important, those are not going to be urgent. Because if it's important, you should not rush it. It should be something you focus in on and you make sure you take your time with. All right. So now you got that in play. The next thing is whatever is number 1, do it first. They call it eating the frog. So eating the frog is doing the hardest thing first. Because once you accomplish that thing, everything else is downhill from here. So now that you've looked at that, you know it's your big thing you need to focus on. The next thing you need to do is apply what I call the deep focus blocks. The way deep focus blocks work, you take 30 minutes, right? Of those 30 minutes, 25 of those minutes, you focus in on whatever it is you're doing. You do what it is you're doing, 25 minutes, and then you stop for 5 minutes, take a break. You do that 4 times, 25 minute, 5-minute break. 25 minute, 5-minute break. 25 minute, 5-minute break. 25 minute, 5-minute break. Then you take a 30-minute break. And you keep doing that in whatever time of work you're going to be doing. So you're doing 8 hours, break it down like that. You're doing 12 hours, break it down like that. You're doing 4 hours, break it down like that. So now that you've broken it down like that and you allocated your time to whatever you made as your priorities, the next thing you need to do is apply what they call the Parkinson's law. Parkinson's law is this, and it's simply don't give yourself all the time that you've been given. If you got a project, you got something you need to get out by the end of the day, don't look at that and say, okay, I got a 10-hour work day. I need to get this done. I got 10 hours to get it done. No, you have 5 hours, or you have before lunch, or you have to get it done before your first 30-minute break based on your deep focus block. So you want to make sure by Parkinson's law, you cutting the time down in half, because when people don't cut the time down in half, that's when they get in the most trouble because they end up having to rush the stuff at the end of the day. The last thing is do it for 5 minutes and then see what happens. Most of the time, people have a hard time doing what it is that they need to do because they don't do it within the 5 minutes. So start doing it within 5 minutes and then watch yourself end up being so focused on it that you're able to get it taken care of. And so that's what I do. That's my 5 steps. That's how I'm productive. That's how I'm able to get a lot of stuff done in the time frame that I'm able to get it done. Because basically what I do is I make sure that I run through these steps and it ensures that I'm able to get things accomplished. All right. So, again, Cousin JB, I hope that was helpful to you. I hope that you all enjoy the rest of your holidays. We'll see you 2024. Conversations with Cliff, all social media platforms and on podcasts. And we got some good stuff coming up for y'all. So, I'll holler at you. Listen, may your neighbors respect you, trouble neglect you, angels protect you, and heaven accept you. I'll holler at you. Peace.